the colors on a mine. In river crying, hearing other words from Alice's drum. I rang the sunny bell beneath the shower of birds in the eagle wing palace of the queen trying.
There you go. That was a little China Cat Sunflower from Madison Square Garden, September 6th, 1979. Sounded like that was going into a pretty nice I Know You Writer. Check out The Boiling Point every Thursday afternoon from 3 to 4 with news and views of working people fighting for justice around the city, around the country, and around the world. Hear it on The Boiling Point every Thursday on WAIF 88.3 Cincinnati. And hey, listeners, The Boiling Point is the show that comes on directly after this one, The Greatest Story Ever Told. And I think he has... our friend Phil has some topics that are important to everyone. It has to do with fair wages and being able to get the proper benefits and proper hours. So everybody I know works. So this show pertains to you. All right, so I think we're going to let y'all know that today is going to be an exciting show. In addition to our general call-in from Ryan Neeley, which I believe we will be having Chicago Farmer call in for an interview in the studio. And if you've never heard of them before, I'll be playing some tunes by him a little bit later. Harkens to folk and storytelling music and makes me think of a few different people. You guys can let me know what you think and who he reminds you of. But I'm pretty excited about that and about the interview. We had a DSO ticket winner last week Jake, congratulations. I hope that you come and say hi to me at the show and give me some big hugs. We got Infinity Project playing this weekend and KR3 coming into town with Glow Stick Willie. So lots of fun stuff. And I think we've got music from pretty much all of them guys. So right now I believe we are, however, going to move on to some Grateful Dead, followed by, Cream Puff War by Widespread Panic. But first, the greatest story ever told.
Bring out your dead!
I asked you to come on in out of the cold.
Yeah, that was exciting. Cream Puff War by Widespread Panic. The Cincinnati Symphony Orchestra is a dynamic ensemble of some of the world's finest musicians. The fifth oldest symphony in the United States and the oldest orchestra in Ohio. The CSO has played a leading role in the cultural life of Greater Cincinnati and the Midwest since its founding in 1895. For tickets and subscription information, contact the CSO ticket office at 513-381-3300 or visit the website at cincinnati-symphony.org. They're always doing something fun and exciting. I know that PBS has been playing the, what is the name of the special where they had, they played right in front of Music Hall, and they put all the lights, kaleidoscope of lights on Music Hall. Dang, what was that called? I don't know, but it's really fun to watch. Whether you are experiencing an experienced art aficionado or a curious novice, you can discover one of the first contemporary art museums of its kind in the country right here in Cincinnati. The Contemporary Art Center now is the perfect time to become a member. Check out their website at contemporaryartcenter.org to find out all the details of their complete season, and call 513-345-8400 to obtain more information about becoming a member. And I'm pretty sure that it's like maybe Monday. You'd have to get online and check it out. But I think like Mondays, it's free admission. The top floor is all for children. So it's definitely a family fun adventure, or it could be a family fun adventure. Check it out if you've never been there. It's also a world-renowned piece of architecture for the new Contemporary Art Center that was built, I guess about a dozen years ago, maybe. But it is very exciting and very famous. Get out there and check it out. All right. What should we move on to now? I think Ramblin' Rob looks like he has a lot of Grateful Dead on here for us. So I think we'll play some Grateful Dead. And I think we're going to move on to Just Like Tom Thumb's Blues. But be sure to be listening, because I will be playing some Larry Keel, and I will be playing some KR3, and I will be telling you how you could possibly obtain free tickets to those two shows, the KR3 show tomorrow night at Stanley's and the Larry Keel show out at Plain Folk Cafe on February 5th. So stay tuned. Until then, little Just Like Tom Thumb's Blues.
In the rain in Juarez, and it's Easter time too. When your gravity fails you, negativity won't see you through. Don't you put on any airs when you're down on Broomhog Avenue. They got some hungry creatures there that surely make a mess out of you. Oh, sweet Annie, please tell her thanks a lot. My stalks are twisted and my tentacles, they're all in a knot. I don't even have the strength to get up and crawl across the floor for another shot. My best friend, my doctor, won't even tell me what it was that I've got. Now, sweet Melinda, the peasants call her the goddess of glue. Yeah, she speaks good English as you invite yourself into her room. You're so kind and careful not to go to hell too soon. Still she takes your voice and leaves you howling at the moon. cause and project yield, it's either fortune or fame. You must choose one or the other, but neither of them are to be what they claim. If you're looking to get silly, you better get on back to from where you came. Because the cops don't need you, man, they expect the same. Now all the authorities, they just lay around and boast how they blackmailed the sergeant at arms into leaving his post. And picking up on Angel, who just arrived out here from the coast, who looked so fine at first but left looking just like a ghost. Now I started out on Burgundy, but I soon hit the harder stuff. Everybody swore that they would stand beside me when the game got rough. But the joke was on me, there wasn't even anybody there to love. I'm going back to New York City, I do believe I've had enough.
And that was Just Like Tom Thumb's Blues. And that one was from June 8th, 1992, the Richfield Coliseum. And I didn't give you the dates earlier on the songs I played, so I'll give them to you now. That Widespread Panic covering the Cream Puff War was from October 14th, 2001 at the Greek Theater in Berkeley. And before that, I played The Greatest Story Ever Told, that version done on May 17th, 1974 at the PNE Coliseum in Vancouver, British Canada. All right. So just in case anybody has been living under a rock for the last few days, we lost a great folk singer. There's too many titles that he could fall under. He fought for the people. We lost Mr. Pete Seeger a couple of days ago. He was wonderful, 94 years old, and anybody who lived through the 60s probably remembers Pete Seeger. And if you don't remember Pete Seeger, I'm sure you've sung some of his songs around a campfire before. He has influenced your life even if you don't know his name. And if you don't know his name, I highly suggest that you get online and figure out who the heck this guy is, because he was important. And now that he's gone and no longer championing all of the causes that he champions, well, somebody's going to have to fill his shoes. He gave a song to Mr. Martin Luther King, which really helped the whole civil rights movement. And quite honestly, Pete Seeger just was an all-around pretty cool guy. So since I don't know how to wax poetically, I'm going to quit waxing it all, and I'm going to get on to playing a tune. This one's chosen because I like it, and one of the reasons I like it is because, well, it's my name, Cindy. So here we go. Marie and Pete Seeger doing Cindy.
Okay.
Don't get impatient, you know. It's like a baseball game where the pitcher has to wind up and get the ball off the strike. We're set now. Here comes the pitch. She's so sweet, the honeybees swarm around her mouth. Get along home, Cindy, Cindy, get along home. Cindy, Cindy, get along home. Cindy, Cindy, I'll marry you someday.
Well, I went to see my Cindy, standing by the door, shoes and stockings in her hand, little bare feet on the floor.
Get along home, Cindy, Cindy, get along home. Cindy, Cindy, get along home. Cindy, Cindy, I'll marry you someday. Cindy is a peach, throwing her arms around my neck and hung on like a leech. Oh, get along home, Cindy, Cindy, get along home. Cindy, Cindy, get along home. Cindy, Cindy, I'll marry you someday. Well, I wish I was an apple hanging on a tree. Every time my Cindy bashed, she'd take a little bite out of me. Get along home, Cindy, Cindy, get along home. Cindy, Cindy, get along home. Cindy, Cindy, I'll marry you someday. And if I was a sugar tree standing in the town, every time my Cindy passed, I'd shake some sugar down. Get along home, Cindy, Cindy, get along home. Cindy, Cindy, get along home. Cindy, Cindy, I'll marry you someday. Whoa. And if I had a thread and needle as fine as I could sew, so I'd gather my coattails down the road I'd go. Get along home, Cindy, Cindy, get along home. Cindy, Cindy, get along home. Cindy, Cindy, I'll marry you someday. Well, I know another verse. I can sing a couple more or so. But a thing I very much like is to hear that old mouth moan. Get along home, Cindy, 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 I'll marry you someday.
What a strange person.
I was walking round Dublin Square.
And that was a absolutely spectacular
So you can too.
and superb Scarlet Begonias played right into Fire on the Mountain. And those two were from May 13th, 1977 at the Auditorium Theater in Chicago, Illinois. All right, so like I mentioned, KR3 will be in town tomorrow playing at Stanley's, and also playing tomorrow will be Glow Stick Willie. And so I think I'm going to play a little KR3 right now. And Ryan Neeley has been generous and gave us a set of tickets to give away to that show tomorrow at Stanley. So get on to Ramblin' Rob's Facebook page and tell him that you would like to be entered to win a pair of tickets for tomorrow evening to see KR3 and Glow Stick Willie. And that's what you need to tell him. Tell him you want to win the tickets to see KR3 and Glow Stick Willie at Stanley's on his Ramblin' Rob Facebook page. So here you go. We got this tune here. I believe it is called Jailbird, and it is live at the Lab.
One, two, three, and four. Signal by the phone when lights hang low. So now I'm on the floor and I'm looking up at them. Now I'm on the floor. And I've been again, so I'm stuck in the middle like an atom in a fishman. Sun's creeping up, but no one can catch them. So I'm stuck in the middle like an atom in a fishman. Sun's creeping up, but no one can catch them.
And that was KR3 doing Jailbird. And it is 1 minute after 1 o'clock on Thursday afternoon, and you are listening to WAIF Cincinnati, 88.3 FM, or streaming worldwide on the web at www.waif883.org. And very shortly, I believe that Mr. Ryan Neeley should be calling in and letting us know what's going on out in the live music world. And until then, I think I'll pick another song to play. Since KR3 is going to be playing tomorrow at Stanley's with Glow Stick Willie, I think we'll listen to a little Glow Stick Willie. And this is Burst, live Maydays.
Yeah, seriously, definitely. So.
Awesome. So what have you been up to this week or last weekend?
Well, last weekend, we had a big weekend. We actually on Thursday, we went and did a show in Pittsburgh, and we had a guy just by the name of Izzy Stetter, and Izzy and Company, and they're an up-and-coming band that you'll be seeing on the jam scene a lot. He was a guy that was on the blues scene, and he's kind of transferred over to the jam scene a little bit, and he's got just incredible talent. It's really a fun show to see. So we went and saw him in Pittsburgh, and other than that, I had a kind of quiet weekend at home with the kids.
That sounds like fun. I've been hearing that. I've been seeing that name Izzy and Company all over everything lately.
Yeah, he's. I've started to work with him a little bit. And he's actually been all across the world in blues competitions and won a lot of them. He won like a West Virginia Best Duo in a blues competition, and now he's kind of transitioned a little bit over the blues or to the jam scene and has that blues feel to it. So it's really neat. He plays up the Mission a lot. He's on some shows down at the Sunshine Daydream and a few other places. So be looking out for this guy. He's got amazing talent, and it's a fun show to see.
Awesome. So, what else is going on? Is there anything going on this week that we all should be pricking our ears for and saving our pennies for?
Well, actually, something really big is coming up. I'm really excited because I'm going to kind of jump ahead to tomorrow because we are going to be in town. KR3 is going to be in town with Glow Stick Lily, who you just played, and we're going to be at Stanley's Pub, and it's only $5, which is like one of the cheapest shows you can see, really.
Cheapest date you could have on a Friday night in Cincinnati, and it'd still be awesome.
Exactly, so we're really excited about that show. Glow Stick Lily, we just did a show with them in Pittsburgh, and they always bring it, so they're going to go last. We're going to go on first, so try to come out early for us, and I'm really excited to come out to Cincinnati again. Yeah,
we're excited to be having you here. I'm very excited to be going down to Stanley's tomorrow night myself.
Yeah, definitely. But yeah, there's still a lot of things going on. Tonight we have some things going on. A band called UV Hippo is actually at a place called the New Vintage in Louisville. They're a really cool band to see, a fun jam band. And a little bit further out, Lotus is playing the Beach Slim. They're going to be doing some, Lotus is doing a lot of runs through our area. They'll be in Pittsburgh and Columbus soon. And then the Works are back in tour. They'll be at Jackie O's tonight.
That's awesome.
So a lot of people like the Works. They're a Ohio-bred band.
Yeah. So, everybody likes the Works.
Yeah, for sure. And then, on Friday, Umphreys will be in Columbus. Besides the KR3 Glow Stick Lily show. We got that going on. And Fletcher's Grove will be at the Scarlet and Gray. Doing an after party after the Humphrey show.
Sweet.
So it'll be they're a great band. So that's something fun.
Yeah.
And then on Saturday we're KR3 is actually going to be in Columbus with Oliver Hall and a band called Diddley, and we'll be at the Scarlet and Gray. So we're excited to come back to Columbus again.
Yeah, you guys are doing the little Ohio tour.
Yeah, definitely.
Nice.
Yeah, for sure. So, and then you guys have some things coming up as well. You have, DSO's coming up in Covington.
Yeah,
on Wednesday. Yeah, DSO's fun. Mm-hmm. There's some people that are like, oh, they're a cover band, but, they're the best of the best. Mm-hmm. So, you go see DSO, and, it's just as good as seeing the real thing is what's around right now. So, something good to see. But the same night, somebody that I really love is Larry Keel. I'm a big bluegrass fan. And Larry Keel will be at the Plain Folk Cafe. So, if you can,
decisions, dang it.
Yeah, it's hard, but what I think is Larry Keel's the kind of guy that will maybe start a little bit later, so you can head down after the DSO show, hustle on down there, and I'm sure he'll go for you for a while and make sure you get your money's worth. He's that kind of guy.
That's a good idea. My only concern was the distance between Covington and Plain Folk Cafe is a little bit of a ways.
Yeah, it's a little bit too far. Yeah, I'm not real familiar with that.
Yeah, so, I'm concerned about the people who, drink.
Right, yeah, definitely. Well, you don't want to drink and drive, that's for sure. So see if you can get yourself a designated driver for that.
That's right. Find some kid who that is in trouble and make them your DD.
That's right. You know what? There's a lot of people who pay, you pay them a little bit of money and they'll do it. So, a little bit of gas money and $15 is a heck of a lot cheaper than DUI.
I agree.
For sure. So, and then what else you got? You got Chicago Farmer coming up at Southgate Revival. Chicago Farmer's a fun band, a great band to go see. So
Yeah, actually, Cody is going to be calling in this afternoon around 2 o'clock for an interview with me.
Yeah, that's what I heard. So, I'm a big fan of Chicago Farmers. So, see if you can definitely listen to that interview and check them out. So that's a big thing to see.
Yeah. And then I think Infinity Project is playing this weekend at the Mount Lookout Tavern, but I'm not sure what day that is.
Yeah, I'm not real sure either. I was trying to get online here, but I was having a little bit of troubles. But yeah, go see them. They're super high energy.
They are. They are fun, and I'm waiting for a release of their new recordings. Actually, the recordings that I have, the 4-song disc that I have, is like 2-3 years old. So I want some of their new stuff because I know they have done a lot of evolving in the last year or so.
Yeah, they have, and it's something exciting to listen to and look forward to.
Yeah, for sure.
Definitely.
Is there anything else going on we need to know about, Ryan?
Well, I just did want to say, give a shout out. I have a couple friends that are kind of down and out right now. A good friend of mine, Timmy's kind of down and out, and also a friend of mine, Cody, are kind of in some rough spots right now. So I want to send my love out to those guys and everything, and make sure that they know that we're thinking about them and everything.
Yeah, I hope that maybe at some point in time, maybe Timmy can get on to YouTube and catch some of Ramblin' Rob's old radio shows to lift him up out of his bummer space. And as a matter of fact, Ryan, there seems to me like there's actually a lot of crud going on during this month. Everybody was waiting for 2013 to get over with so 2014 could be better. And so far, January has been a really rough time for a whole lot of people. So I thought, Ryan, me and you could get the virtual hug started. I think that the whole world and everybody who's listening right now could really use a ginormous virtual group hug. So, Ryan, right now I'm picturing you and I'm giving you a big hug. And I think one of your kids is nearby. You better grab him too for the big virtual hug. And Timmy may not be listening, but I can picture him, so we can bring him into this group hug too. And I'm bringing you. And I'm bringing you, and hey, you chick over there, get over here. We want a big group hug. Everybody who's listening, everybody who's streaming. I've got people in the Philippines, California, Sweden, Alaska, everybody.
Definitely.
Get together. One ginormous mental group hug. I can feel it. Can you?
I can. Love is the answer. Love is definitely the answer. So don't let them get us down.
That's right.
So I feel it. I'm freezing over here.
Me too. I've got chills, actually. Oh.
Yeah, me too.
All right.
Beautiful. All right.
We love you, Ryan. We love you, world. We love you, all you people.
All right. And
you have a great week. I will see you tomorrow.
Yeah, you better believe it.
All right.
I can't wait. All right, dear.
Love you. Peace.
All right. Love you. Bye.
All right. Did everybody get in on that group hug? It's not too late to do so. In fact, you can do that whatever you want. Nobody actually has to be present for a hug that you want to give them. And I have a feeling that they will still get the hug. All right, we're going to play a little more KR3. Because, we're going to have fun partying down with them tomorrow. This one is called Fractures and Sparks. It's Thursday night, and it's 6 to 8 p.m., which means it's time for the blues, Kitty's Blues, with hosts Kitty Carson and co-host the Birdman. Catch the best of national and local blues acts, both live and on recording, every Thursday evening right here on the Real Stepchild Radio, WAIF 88.3 Cincinnati. All right, so we were listening to a little KR3 band, and that was their song Fractures and Sparks. They are a really fun band to check out, and I would recommend that everybody who had any interest in that song maybe get online, check them out. I know they have a Facebook page. You can like them, you can get updates from them. Okay, so as promised, we will be playing a Dark Star Orchestra tune, and this one is Dancin' in the Streets, and this is from last year's Dark Star Jubilee.
Sweet
If I were to ask you what your philosophy of life or your creed, what would that be?
Have a good time all the time. That's my philosophy, Marty.
Time is lost and so am I, winding this road all alone. That door was closed so long ago, never heard me knocking at all. Lifting my head and walking on, that's all that I can do. 'Cause love is a fever without a cure. Forever is blue. Just to scatter them round. Go on, try to gather them again. Snuck through the window, my soul did appear. True love will never end. Lifting my head and walking on, that's all that I can do. 'Cause love is a fever without a cure. Forever this blue.
Cincinnati's own Rumpke Mountain Boys doing Blue Moon off their newest album entitled Moon. And before that, we had a little Dark Star Orchestra doing Dancing in the Streets. The Public Library of Cincinnati and Hamilton County features an expanded list of reading programs for both children and adults. The four main categories of events are book discussion groups, regularly scheduled story times for children, children's special programs, and adult teen special programs. For more information about events at the main library or any of the other 41 branches, call 513-369-6900 or visit online at www.cincinnatilibrary.org. And I happen to know, because I have a friend who works down there in the audio section, that they have some pretty interesting audio programs. A lot of avant-garde, shall I say. Mr. Steve Kemple is doing amazing things down at the main library. He even sometimes comes to work dressed as a gorilla. Where else are you going to have that? Why can't I grow azaleas now that I've moved to Cincinnati? What is that bug? How do I prune my hydrangea bush? Now getting answers to your gardening questions is easy. Visit online at www.civicgardencenter.org or call the Civic Garden Center's gardening hotline at 513-221-TREE. That's 513-221-8733. Volunteers staff the hotline desk from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. Monday through Friday. So again, for all your gardening questions and some advice, call 513-221-8733. So there you go. A lot of interesting stuff. And what else you might find very interesting and handy and portable is that WAIF now has free app. So just go to your app store, whatever device you prefer, and go to that app store and look for WAIF. And there we are. And we're free. And so you can carry us with you wherever you go. Get all the best of the Grateful Dead every Thursday. What more could you ask for? Good stuff. So I'd like to remind everybody, if you would like to win a pair of the KR3 and Glow Stick Willie tickets to Stanley's Pub tomorrow evening, get on to Ramblin' Rob's Facebook page and tell him you would like to be entered for that. And we also are giving away some tickets to see Larry Keel next Wednesday, February 5th. And him and Jenny will be out at Plainfolk Cafe. And you can get onto Ramblin' Rob's Facebook page and tell him what your favorite Larry Keel song, whether it's his tune or whether he covers it, whether, whichever project, because Larry's in a few different little projects. So Larry and Natural Bridge, Larry and the Keels, Keller and the Keels. We don't really care. You just tell us what song it is, and you'll be entered to win a couple of tickets. And for that, in honor of that, I'm going to play a Larry Keel tune. This one is I'm No Doctor.
I'm no doctor. My patients are wearing thin, but I can cure me with good medicine. And to perspective is where things are headed now. Waves of clearness crashing over my bow. When I think of times I've had and all the ones to come, it all means so much to me, and all do or done. I'm no carpenter, but it's plain to tell that something's loosened and needs another nail, trimmed and furnished, and I'm wanting to move in and make a home out of all this work that's been
think of times I've had and all the ones to come, it all means so much to me, and all do or done. Common sense I couldn't handle, all the obedience. Here I'm standing as I am, but you can't see me, 'cause you don't give a damn. When I think of times I had and all the ones to come, it all means so much to me, and all do or done.
righty. And that was Chicago Farmer Band, song Fall. That was recorded last October 25th at Mac's Uptown Tavern in Charleston, Illinois. And I am very, very happy to announce that I have Cody from the Chicago Farmer Band live on the radio. How you doing this afternoon, Cody?
Fantastic. How are you? Thanks for having me on.
No problem. Thanks for joining us. It always makes the day go faster when I have somebody to talk to besides just the air.
Am I the first musician who's ever been on time?
No, you actually were better than on time. You were early, and you may be the only one to do that.
That makes me happy. It drives my wife crazy. I'm always on time, but I love it.
You know, my husband's the same way. I always say he's so on the go that his pants reach up to meet him as he's jumping out of the bed in the morning.
Hilarious. That's great. Well, thanks so much for having me. I'm in Madison, Wisconsin, and the snow just passed over, so I'm looking forward to getting to sunny Cincinnati here in a few weeks.
Yeah, I hope we have some sun for you. Our weather's been up and down as kind of everybody's has been, but I bet I do watch the news, so we are a good 10 or 20 degrees warmer than Chicago most days. But you're currently on just started a tour, didn't you? Yesterday?
I am actually, yeah. I'm working my way up to Minneapolis, Minnesota, which is probably not the best time of year to do so, but I'm playing with one of my heroes named Charlie Parr in Minneapolis, so we're hitting a few Wisconsin towns on the way, and so far it's been going great.
That's awesome, but you know, it may not be the perfect time for you to go to Minneapolis, but it's the perfect time for some music to come to Minneapolis and give them something to look forward to.
Absolutely, yeah. It's my first time, and being a Midwesterner, I have a lot of songs about being cold, but also songs about overcoming the cold and pulling through, so I hope they're ready for it, because I'm ready to play for them.
Yeah, I bet they are. So actually, that's a good place to start, Cody. Why don't you give us a little background about yourself and about the band? I do know that there's 3 or 4 members in your band. You can tell us about who all they are and what the history is, how you guys met, got together, and got this thing moving.
Actually, I've just been performing solo folk music for about the last decade. And we had an offer to play a festival last year where somebody wanted a whole band because my last recording, back and forth Illinois, I brought some of my friends who were out of work and bored. I brought them into the studio with me to kind of shake things up a little bit. And that was actually the first time I ever played with other people.
Oh, wow.
Because I've been doing the solo folk tour for so long. So once I brought them in and people started hearing those songs, they started, wanting the band because they were sick of my folk singer banter, I guess. And so we did some shows. We did like 4, 5, 6 shows, and it was a blast, and it was cool to hear my songs in a whole new way. But now I'm actually just back to doing what I think I do best, and what I love the most is my one-man folk singer storytelling tour that I'm on right now, and that's also be solo when I get to the Southgate House.
Back to your roots, so to speak.
Yes, exactly.
So my second song has to do with your lyrical and musical influences, and since you have repeatedly called yourself a folk singer, I'm going to add to this. I'm sure you were very, very sad, as I was, about the passing of Pete Seeger. Absolutely,
I was. I mean, I can't think of anybody. Him and Woody are pretty much the pioneers of what it is I do now, and just to not only make amazing music, but to have a voice, and his songs truly were folk songs that not only changed folk lives, but they were really for folks, and they really the way he stood up for people with his songs is just so inspiring, and he's just not just a musician, he's a true American hero in my mind. So it's very sad to hear about the passing. I'm grateful that he lived such a long life, but he definitely will be missed and remembered always, though.
We do need people to fill his shoes, and maybe that'll be you, Cody. So you want to tell us about some of your other lyrical and musical influences that go into creating you?
I'm hugely influenced by John Prine, original Illinois guy. Brian is kind of like my guy. He is the one person who I'll just be driving down the road and he'll make me pull the car over, you know, with one of his lyrics or one of his lines is just, the songs really speak to me, and, you know, they make me pull the car over and laugh sometimes cry, and sometimes just think, and I just love a good song, and for me, his connect with me just more than anybody's really. And I've been honored the last few years to play at the Whispering Bear Folk Festival, which is put on by some fine folks there in Cincinnati. And, you know, they've had some great acts like Guy Clark and Peter Rowan, and some newer acts like Todd Snyder and Hayes Carl. I'm all into those guys these days, too.
Yeah, Todd's pretty awesome.
He is. I saw him on the TV last night. He was looking good.
He makes me laugh, and I love that.
He makes everybody laugh because he's a great guy. Great guy.
So what do you like best about playing live?
I like to interact with the crowd so much. It's what I love it. You know, people can do anything in their lives on a Saturday night, but they come out to see me and to see me play, and it's the best feeling in the world to have people come out and sing along. And, you know, occasionally I make people laugh too, and I love that people, you know, give me a chance, and when they do give me a chance, I love to interact with them as much as possible. And instead of it being one person on stage, I like it, and people in the audience, I like it to become one thing, you know, the crowd and the performer interacting as one. That's really what I love the most about performing.
The synergy between you and the audience.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's why Ramblin' Rob and I put on this radio show, actually, because we know that there's bands that play that need more people out there listening to them, and so much of the pop music world these days, you know, the guy who does the guitars in one city recording it, and he ships that digital file over to the guy who's doing the drums, and he layers on the drums. No, go see music played the way music is supposed to be, live in your face, everybody right there. Give them some love by the look on your face, how you bounce. Get out there and live life together.
Right, I totally agree. And really, for me, every time I've come to Cincinnati, it seems like it's been that way. You guys have a great folk and roots and string band scene going on down there. And, you know, many times I've played over at the Crow's Nest and West Price Hill, and it gets a little rowdy, but everybody's very respectful, and everybody shows up and, you know, really digs the music, and they're there for the music. And it's not always that way when I travel around the country. So, you know, I have to give props to Chicago as my favorite scene, of course, but Cincinnati is really up there with it in the folk and roots scene, and I appreciate their appreciation.
Oh, that is awesome to hear. I wasn't sure how Cincinnati ranked with musicians who travel around, but good to know. Woohoo, Cincinnati, keep it up.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, you know, when you have the Tillers and so many other great artists too, I mean, they're, you know, I love that I'm, you know, in the same conversation on this show as Pete Seeger, but really like the Tillers. I mean, they're really carrying the torch as far as some of my favorite bands in the country right now. I think they're carrying that Pete Seeger torch quite well, and I love those guys for sure.
That's awesome. Yes, the Tillers are pretty awesome. So you want to give us a little background on your recording history? You have a newer album out on your website, I believe? And
yes, I have an album I put out about 1 year ago called Back and Forth, Illinois, and we had a big 2-night release party over there at the Crow's Nest, which was a lot of fun. It was myself and some local musicians got together and celebrated the album, and it's been going for a year, and it's kept me extremely busy and kind of put my name on a few maps, you know, thanks to a lot to local radio and, you know, all the support all over the Midwest, and it's been great, and we're still kind of riding high on that, even though it's been about exactly a year right now.
That's awesome. So can you tell everyone where they can go get your music if they would like to either download it, and of course they can always find you in person and purchase CDs from you, I'm sure.
Absolutely. I'll have a couple thousand CDs February 8th at the Southgate House Revival. so you can come pick up a few hundred there. And you can also download them or purchase them on my website at chicagofarmer.com.
There you go. So you did mention that you were just starting like just yesterday, started out a tour, and you're working your way over towards Minneapolis.
Yes.
What else do you have exciting going on for 20 and 14 that you're looking forward to?
I'm actually working my way to Minneapolis to play with a gentleman named Charlie Parr, who's also become a choir staple at the Whispering Beard Folk Festival. And we have some more shows coming up. We'll be in St. Louis, as well as Bloomington, Illinois, which is my stomping grounds where I live now. So I'm always honored to play with Charlie. And then I'll be doing a road trip out west to Colorado in March with a bluegrass band called the Hen House Prowlers, who also performed at Whispering Beard Folk Festival. So we're kind of keeping it all in the family here.
Yeah. That's good stuff.
So, I'm really excited to get to Colorado. I haven't been there for a while, so
this
I'm
is the
hopping
year
in
to
the
go
van
there.
with some bluegrass boys. Yeah, it seems like a good time to go, you know? Yeah.
So,
I think so.
What do you think, on the spur of the moment, without any time to think about it, what do you think is your favorite musical memory? And that can be as a performer or as a listener. You interpret that question however you want.
Well, my dad passed away about 5 years ago, and to celebrate his life around his birthday, what would have been his birthday, I did a show on a river boat in Peoria, Illinois, on the Illinois River. It was an old paddle boat, and myself and about 300 of my best friends and fans and family, we all hopped on the boat, and we cruised up and down the river, and I didn't even plug in. I just kind of walked around and kind of felt like John Hartford for a minute, and I just walked around to different groups of people and played songs, and we kind of celebrated my dad and had a big hootenanny, and the weather was just amazing, and the riding up and down the river was it was a magical moment. It was definitely probably my highlight of my career as far as shows go.
That's pretty neat. That might be my favorite moment I've heard yet from all the people I've interviewed.
Oh, well, cool.
Yeah, that's pretty neat. No problem. So I just have one or two questions left for you. Do you have any charitable organizations that you're affiliated with, or anybody who you would like to bring attention to?
I just did a thing last week for the Make-A-Wish Foundation where a bunch of crazy people from Ottawa, Illinois jumped into the Illinois River to raise money for the Make-A-Wish Foundation. I can't give you the local website, but Make-A-Wish I think is pretty cool, and I have to give props for these people for jumping in the river. I thought they were going to cancel it for sure, but they stuck it out and they did it. It was amazing. So I don't have any, local charities of my own, but that's something I'm working on, and I would love to do someday. I love to give back to, with so much going on in Chicago, I really want to do something where I kind of take guns and hard drugs out of kids' hands and try to replace them with musical instruments is kind of a dream of mine, and we need that in Chicago more now than ever. So I'm working on seeing if there's something I can't do to help that cause.
Well, that's a great cause. So if anybody out there also likes the idea of that cause, you might want to get a hold of Cody on his website. And because, the more people who put stuff in there, the more people putting into an idea, the more likely the idea is to come about.
I agree. And there's a group called Ceasefire in Chicago that does a lot of great things with trying to at least get the guns out of the young teenagers' hands. But I feel like the best thing we can do is replace them with something else. And why not a musical instrument or a paintbrush or a camera for photography or a pen or something along those lines that's a little bit more productive.
I completely agree. All of those instruments bring about compassion and empathy, and I think that's what it is that's going to change the kids from they have no hope. So you have to give them a little compassion and empathy, and then they'll have hope, and then things will change.
Yeah, we just need more opportunity. There might not be any opportunity to make a lot of money in music, I can tell you that right now, but it really can change a person's life. I think it changed mine, so hopefully it'll all come together.
Alrighty, so one more question, and then we have our, well, actually two more questions. Is there anything that we didn't talk about that you wanted to cover, or any shout-outs that you needed to do before I let you go?
I've got two great local acts opening up for me February 8th at the Southgate House Revival, and that's Ben Knight and Casey Campbell. And I've got to meet these guys over the years coming to town and performing, and they are fantastic. So I hope everybody makes it out early to support a couple of great local guys who are friends of mine, too, and then, get ready for some foot stomping and storytelling from Chicago Farmer.
Heck yeah, on February 8th at the Southgate House Revival. All right, so very last question, and then I'm going to let you go, Cody. What is your favorite Pete Seeger song?
Oh, man. I have the album at home that I listened to greatly the other day, We Shall Overcome, from Carnegie Hall, where he has the Freedom Singers singing along with him. I think We Shall Overcome would definitely have to be my favorite song of his. And, that's a tough one. He sings so many great other people's songs, too. That album is just a great collection of songs that sum him up, I think. But that one is, I think probably the most important.
Well, I think I'm going to try and get a hold of that one right now and get it on for you, Cody. I want to thank you for calling in, and I look forward to meeting you in person and shaking your hand on the 8th.
Absolutely. How about a hug?
Oh, for
Come on
sure. I love hugs.
All right.
We were doing virtual hugs on air earlier today.
Awesome. That's great. I think I felt it.
Good. Awesome. Well, thanks for calling in and giving us part of your day. Good luck between now and the 8th, and stay warm wherever you're at.
All right. Cheers, Cincinnati, and hello to all the Whispering Beardos out there. I love you guys. We'll talk to you soon.
Peace, brother.
All right. Thanks. Bye-bye. All
righty, everybody. So that was Cody from Chicago Farmer. Pretty cool guy. What did you guys think? I'm going to play, a song, and this one was also recorded last October. This one is called Fall, and while I'm playing this one, I'm going to try and find that Pete Seeger song. And there you go. That was a little Chicago Farmer live last year performing the song Fall. So, in case anybody tuned in early today and caught the recorded show that was on prior to The Greatest Story Ever Told and wondered, what in the heck was that? Well, I'm about to tell you. Stay awake late with Bouncy Bouncy every Wednesday night into Thursday morning and get your toe-tapping, knee-shaking, head-bopping bounce on. Join English Muffin and dance along to Euro, bubblegum, techno, mashups, and speed pop with some electro thrown in to slow things down. So turn us on and bounce along from midnight to 2 a.m. every Thursday morning. It's Bouncy Bouncy on your local community radio station, WAIF 88.3 FM. Okay, so right before I played the song Fall by Chicago Farmer, I had Cody, the main guy of Chicago Farmer, sometimes the only guy in Chicago Farmer. And I asked him what his favorite Pete Seeger song was, and he was telling me about a specific version of We Shall Overcome. I was not able to find that version, but what I did find was a bunch of Pete's friends celebrating his 90th birthday 4 years ago, and they sang for him We Shall Overcome. So that's the version I'm going to play. I hope y'all enjoy it. And this, I believe, is the tune that Pete gave to Dr. Martin Luther King. So there you go. Okie dokie. Maybe we'll be playing that. Humana. Okay, we'll pick something else. That will be played here shortly. Instead, at this moment, I shall play Iko Iko. Hello. All right, Iko.
I'm rolling. Where do they come?
The popcorn? Like it?
Basement. I forgot about the difference.
I think I might drink one beer.
They kind of jam it out in the middle. Yeah, it was like real subtle, like guitars, whatever. Yeah. But yeah, let's play hard now, man.
Great. Are we ready?
We're ready now.
Were you ready, girls? Let's go.
Sky, letting out the leaves in my time.
Razor Sharp Trio performing The Harder They Come. Great tune. We love you, Mike. And before that, we had a little Grateful Dead doing Iko Iko. Great tune. Trauma and PTSD. 70% of Americans have experienced a life-threatening accident or violent assault. Later, nearly 20% of these survivors experience recurring memories, have difficulty concentrating or sleeping. These are all symptoms of post-traumatic stress disorder, which is a treatable condition. For more information, call 802-296-6300 or visit the website at www.ptsdinfo.org. And don't be afraid to ask for help, because it really is treatable. You're not crazy, and you can get over it pretty quickly, as opposed to letting it go on and affect your life negatively and all of the people around you negatively. I personally have been treated for PTSD, and life was a completely different thing afterwards than the horrendous thing that it was beforehand. So don't hesitate. Survivors After Suicide is a support group for anyone who has lost a loved one by suicide. The group meets every third Monday of each month from 7 to 9 p.m. at Mercy Franciscan Terrace, 80 Compton Road, Cincinnati, Ohio. For more information, please call Betty at 513-385-6110 or Bob at 513-793-7385. And if anybody ever has a question about anything that I've talked about here, you can always call 513-749-1444, and I'd be more than happy to let you know any of the numbers that you weren't able to get taken down, or just chat with you for a bit. Okie dokie. So, I think, oh yeah, Ramblin' Rob was playing this one at the dinner table the other night. Not that we were having dinner, we were just hanging out there, and I really enjoyed it. So I hope you do too. This is from the Strand Lyceum in London, May 23rd, 1972. And this one is Not Fade Away, going into Hey Bo Diddley, and then back into Not Fade Away. I hope y'all enjoyed this one. Alrighty, so that was Not Fade Away into Hey Bo Diddley and Not Fade Away. I like that one. How about you? Alright, it's just about time for the greatest story ever told to get off the air and let Boiling Point take it over. So, everybody stay tuned to Boiling Point and listen to all of the things that Pete Seeger would want you to know about all the labor relations issues. And as I always do every week, I'd like you to remember that if you'd like to make a difference in your child's life, sit down and have a meal with them. You'd be surprised at the results. Those kids who will not talk to you, won't tell you anything, and keep everything secret, they might start opening up to you just because you spent some time with them. And if you can't do that, and if you don't have any kids to do that with, well, just hug each other. Tell each other you love each other. And that's all. Alrighty, till next week. Thanks for listening. We appreciate y'all. Have a great one. Peace out.